Hi guys, so today we're going to be reviewing my Dyson dc14. We're going to be going over the maintenance and etc. in the video. So let's start off by what do you get when you buy this machine brand new, or when you bought it brand new in the past. So you'd get a upholstery tool that snaps in here. You gotta hear the click. As you can see, that snaps in here pretty nicely. And you also get a dusting brush at angle, so you can get ceiling fans and everything. And that sits right here, this way, sideways, and that also holds in by the bin. I know this is cracked, but again, so this sits on the bin, and when you want to get the bin off, you just press the button, push it off. Yeah, filters in here that you have to clean. Dyson says to clean them monthly, I believe. But if you're using this machine, you know, on a weekly usage, about every 2 months, I'd recommend you clean these out. And about once every 6 months to a year, if you know how. If not, take it to your local dealer. Take apart the cyclone, clean it up, because this will get plugged up and it will stop sucking and overheat and everything. And you also have a HEPA filter down here. You need to require a flathead to peel these off. These little hinges, this cover comes off, and you have a HEPA filter in there. They claim it's lifetime, but it's not lifetime. Replace it once a year and buy a new one. You could buy cheap replacement on Amazon. I will put a link in there to get them. And then it says filter must be washed every 6 months. Don't listen to that. About every 1 to 3 months, wash it if you want the machine performing its best. And then you could reassemble the bin just like that. And you have this machine has a clutch, so you once the clutch goes out every, I don't know, 2 to 5 years. It's a $40 item on Amazon. I'll put a link to the clutch too. It will start making like a ratchety noise, like a noise. You'll know when it goes out because you'll hear it. It's gonna sound different, way different. And then you also have a bare floor setting, so this turns off the brush roll, and you need the machine recline to do that. You have a bare floor setting, and then you have a carpet setting. Bare floor setting turns off, and the brush won't be spinning. So, and then you have the brush under here. These bristles are very, very stiff. So these machines are known to clean very well, but they will also rip up your carpet fibers, because that's why they're so stiff. So what you mainly see in your bin when you're done vacuuming with this is carpet fibers, because this thing rips. And it has this weird spring-loaded design as a height adjustment. So, there's no height adjustment, it's just springs that the different carpets that you go on will raise it or lower it, and with the flexible hose underneath. And that's really the underside of the machine. No squeegee, so make sure you turn off the brush roll if you don't want it to scatter. If you ever get a clog, check for these spots. There's a tube under here, removes debris, could get clogged up in here. When you're done checking it, replace it just like that, snaps in. It's a little loose, but it's an old vacuum. And then they also have what people call a U-tube. This is where a bunch of crap gets clogged up right in here. So check this if your machine isn't picking up. And then when you want to replace it, it's a little tricky to do it one-handed. There's a hole right underneath here. You want to make sure you slide this in, evenly until you hear a click. This one's in, but it didn't make a click, but it's on there. And then that's the floor head of the vacuum. So now we're going to talk about hose management. So if you want to remove the hose, you got to press this button here, removes it. And then you have to pull out the whole extension wand. Just pull it out like so. It's hard to do in one hand. Let me put you guys down. Whoops. So you just yank it out, pull it out, And then with the wand fully extended and the machine running, you could get about 11 stairs total. And I've just tested that before the video to make sure, because I was cleaning the stairs, and it gets exactly 11 stairs. And any more would probably stretch out the hose and possibly snap off. And I really don't like how this machine is for cleaning upholstery, because it's very, very annoying. Because there's no way you could possibly remove this unless I'm not aware of. But there's no way you could remove this wand, so you're stuck with cleaning your furniture with this long wand. And it's very, very annoying. That's why I use my other machines, like my Kirby and hose mode, to clean, you know, couches and whatnot. But if you want to get to high ceilings, stairs, it's pretty good at doing that. And then when you're done using the hose, you push in this button right here, this purple button, and you have to make sure the machine is up, and it just slides back in the hose. And when you're done, you just reassemble it until you hear a click. Your on button is right here. And that's really it to talk about the machine, and I should maintain it. So now I'm going to set up a pickup test, and we're going to see how it does. I also forgot to mention that this machine does come with a crevice tool at a weird angle for it to sit in, but it's a fairly long size and you can't get in your corners quite easily. So now for the pickup test, I put down salt, sand, and cat litter. No animal hair, I ran out. But you know, judging that this machine has very aggressive brush roll and very stiff, it'll get up all the animal hair. So now let's do a forward and back pass and see how this machine does. So now we're going to be looking in closer and seeing what it got up. It missed some cat litter, but that's because this machine is not very good at deep cleaning. But it did get most of the cat litter up, and it left a few pieces of salt here and there, but not too bad, judging that I did kind of overdo it and put down a little bit too much salt. It got a lot of the sand up. Still a little bit here and there, but for deep cleaning, I give the machine a 6 out of 10. It's really not the best deep cleaner. Besides it having a very stiff brush roll and a lot of power, the bristles are very short and stiff, and there's not very many bristles on this machine to really give it a good cleaning, even though it might look like it cleans very well because it rips up carpet fibers because the brush was so stiff. So now we're going to be doing the same exact test on the bare floor setting with the brush turned off, and we're going to see how good it does. So now we are going to be doing the same exact test on the bare floors with the same amount of dirt and same material that I put down. Now I have it in the bare floor setting. I'm going to do a forward and back pass and see how it does. So this machine did exceptionally well on what I've put down. It got all the cat litter here. It did leave a little bit of the fine dust from the cat litter, but that's normal. There's nothing to really agitate it. It got up all the sand, even in the cracks. So I think it does pretty good for cleaning floors. And yeah, it got most of the stuff. So I give it a 9 out of 10 for cleaning floors, and would recommend if you have tile or anything to clean on floors. So now we're going to get to the cons of the machine. It's not very noisy, so that's what I like it, but that's a pro. But anyway, let's get to the cons. This machine is very bulky when you use it. Here's a point of view from what I see. Very, very heavy, very clunky to use if you have a small house. it'd be very bulky to maneuver. When you go up to edges or cabinets, this will not go under. Judging by the profile of this vacuum, it is very heavy at about 18 pounds, clunky to use. It's not the worst cleaner. It's one of the better cleaners that Dyson has made, but it's not much really bad to say about it. But there is a few things that are, you know, bad, like the weight and what I just mentioned. So I hope you like this review video of the Dyson DC14. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.